these types of things you can't fix.
Yeah, that was the weird part because
Like,
they kept saying it hasn't happened.
He's fixed. Like it's not gonna happen again. Like no, I got it. I caught the episode. Like
I don't think you can do that.
There's no like for these type of like you can't. You can treat it.
A schizophrenia.
And you can manage it.
You're not gonna
there's
catch
no
a
like you can't get
episode.
rid of it. Like you can't fix it.
So that was the curious part during her talking. I'm like,
but you know, Jamaican women be.
And that was the other
they
thing.
be feeling like they got the answer to everything. Like, yo, I know we got it. I'ma pray and we gonna be alright.
I mean, and this is
God is powerful.
As a human person, there are real limitations to what you can do.
For sure.
So I found a real connection. You know, she reminded me of women I know.
Charlamagne, are we live? Are we live? Are we live? DJ Envy, are we live? Are we live? Can the people hear my voice? Cause I'm at the Breakfast Club and I'm addressing all the lies.
There were a lot of topics to talk about today, so we had to get through some of the less important ones really quick. Alrighty, bro.
So yeah, we got Gucci Man, you know what I'm saying, in the news most recently. New album, new book, episodes.
Did you listen to the album?
Some of the album, yes.
Did you read the book?
No, I didn't read the book. I didn't purchase it yet.
Yes.
And so
this is the second book, right?
Yeah, this is the second.
Third.
It's
Is
the
it his
third.
Yeah, that's what you told Charlamagne. Him and Charlamagne
They both have
books.
3 books.
I feel like one of the books, I just remember somebody saying like, "Oh, his book's pretty good."
Yeah. I remember.
I haven't read.
I remember that,
but I have heard
the last one did pretty well.
I've heard from avid readers that they're pretty good reads. So.
Yeah, and he's an avid reader. Like he's a huge, you know, Malcolm Gladwell fan. You know, who would have thought?
I mean, you know, we don't give a lot of people credit. We don't give the jail system a lot of credit, but a lot of former prisoners are avid readers.
That's what I was finna say too. Like, when niggas is locked up, you feel me? Like,
you gotta pull that book out, man. The Bible does run out, so you know.
Yeah,
you'll find some more.
It kills the time. It keeps your mind sharp. But he's, you know, bringing the mental health conversation to the forefront again, with letting us know that he has schizophrenia
and bipolar
disorder, and so I just think it's really bold, really vulnerable for him to share that truth with the world, being who he is. And they talked about that in the interview at the Breakfast Club.
Facts, yeah.
And just kind of really just admitting and accepting that he has a problem that he can't control.
So this is the continued evolution of Gucci Mane, basically, because we saw him come out of jail as a clone. That's what we called him. As a refreshed man, a rehabilitated man,
right?
And he was speaking, but he wasn't speaking like this openly, this candidly,
right?
This vulnerably. So you can't hate on that, can you?
Not at all, man.
No.
I can, nigga. Fuck this. I'm mad, nigga.
Okay.
Let me compose myself.
He made that for you because a lot of people are out here moving with manic episodes and don't know what mania is.
For you guys. That was a mania of sorts.
And, you know, we know some people that get on the internet and start talking and you like have to reel yourself in. And I kind of like that he was opening up about that. You know, he's a new dad. I think that might be in perspective of like him being more forthcoming with that information.
Right.
For sure.
So, I don't know. I like it.
I like it as well. I saw one thing made me really just think like, wow, this guy's really progressed. He was talking about how Charlamagne, I believe, had asked him, you know, do the young guys come and sit with you? He was like, nah, they don't want to talk to me. You know, they be like, Gucci ain't on nothing. I go to sleep by 8:30. And it's like, to see him speak in that manner, like, about himself, Gucci ain't on nothing. He's not. As you get older, you don't really fit in the same world as you used to. You don't fit in the streets like that. Even if you a street guy with the same street mentalities and the same street upbringing, it's just like, bro, at a certain point, you got to get off that shit.
Right.
It don't mean that, like, your whole time spent doing it was wasted, or you're malcontent, or you haven't contributed to society, or we gotta delete the streets or nothing like that. But we do have to grow and evolve. So I think that's beautiful.
Yeah. And a lot of the comments that I was reading in regards to the Breakfast Club interview specifically were about his wife, Keisha Kayor, and how she spoke about his illness. For me, it was a little cringe, like hearing her say words like, he's sick, or I can fix him, or he's normal now. A lot of
I'm stronger than him.
That wording, I control everything. It was very.
I mean, but
was
you gotta,
giving that.
you gotta. Because I feel you at the same time. You also gotta marry that with the other things she was talking about. Her actual experience inside of it.
Yes.
It's like, I never been there. I never thought somebody was gonna jump over the balcony.
Right.
Because they might actually do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I have seen people crash, and it does look. I mean, I wouldn't describe them in front of others like, bro, you good though? Are you okay? Mentally, are you all there? Because apparently you're not. It's sick. So it's like, I feel what you're saying, but at the same time, there's a reality to it that maybe you haven't experienced.
For sure. And I really commend her. I watched pretty much the whole interview, and I feel as though it's genuine love and devotion that she has for this man, because who would stay for that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not many people would. So for her to have the strength to
be there, to hold a man down, like, and then to even
and not
describe
take it personally.
To not take it personally. I mean, don't get me wrong, because I was in there with you, like, why do you say it like that? But at the same time, I'm looking, every time I felt like that, I looked at him. I looked at him to see, okay, how do you feel about her just saying that?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't seem to mind.
Right.
Because he seems to understand, like, there's a very real reality to what she's saying.
Yeah.
He's talking about calling Rocco, calling the gang, like, and saying, oh, I did that.
That's full acceptance. And we just had a therapist on the pod. And so we talked about black men. We talked about, coming to this, just being honest and admitting things, being vulnerable. So you got to give him credit for that. I will say, though, and I'm not a professional, but these types of things you can't fix.
Yeah, that was the weird part, because
Like,
they kept saying it hasn't happened.
He's fixed. Like, it's not gonna happen again. Like, no, I got it. I caught the episode. Like,
I don't think you can do that.
There's no, like, for these type of like, you can treat it.
A schizophrenic.
And you can manage it.
You're not gonna
there's
catch
no,
a
like, you
schizophrenic
can't get
episode.
rid of it. Like, you can't fix it.
So that was the curious part during her talking. I'm like,
But Jamaican women be.
And that was the other
They
thing.
be
She
feeling
was
like they got the answer to everything. Like, I know we got it. I'ma pray and we gonna be alright.
And this is
God is powerful.
As a
My prayer
human
is
person,
powerful.
there are real limitations to what you can do.
For sure.
So I found a real connection. She reminded me of women I know that have taken care of me and other men that I know. So I really connected to that, and I appreciate
those
that.
women your handler?
You know what? I'm Chandler.
That's what the
Chandler the handler.
Chandler the handler. Pause. But I wouldn't if they called themselves that.
You would feel away,
I'm
right?
like, maybe not a handler. Maybe I don't need a. But she also says she has power of attorney too, and that's when I was like,
conservative.
And it's like, okay, once you start saying no,
you
like,
start thinking about Britney, right?
I make sure he's medicated.
Yeah,
I make sure he's not verbatim, but I make sure he's medicated.
But you know what?
She said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said she encouraged other people. Yo, you need medication for people. Like
Which
this.
some people do, like, and that's
that's
a real
but
thing.
You're not
like,
a doctor. Don't say that. Cause like pills are a real problem.
Yeah.
People do take pills all day long.
So it brought me back to they talked like his, I would say, legendary rants.
Yes.
Where he was just going crazy, like he was going at, no offense, he was going at Yo Gotti, he was going at Nicki,
Bro, you
he
gonna
was
run out of
going at,
fingers.
like, bro, I remember this was like 10, 12 years ago.
Yeah, bro, we talked about it. I think Ash was here when we talked about it a year ago, bro. He went crazy.
Legendary. And it was like, now you look back and it's like, oh, bro, really have it. So when we see that's other celebrities that have episodes, Kanye West,
And that's why I feel
Nicki
like
Minaj, when we see these other people do these things, Mariah Carey had a nervous breakdown. This is public.
so
We
that's-
look at it like, damn, like these
Yeah.
people. Sometimes it's not.
So
They not
is
just.
something wrong with you, or is it just
We
the
don't-
pressure of being
we
a
gotta
celebrity?
we gotta stay out of diagnosis.
Yeah,
Because
but
that's-
Ye is diagnosed.
We gotta stay
And
out
Gucci
we
has
gotta stay out of
done.
diagnosis.
Gucci has done what Ye has not done, which
I
was
don't
accept.
I'm
his
not
problems.
I'm not even gonna speak on that. I'm not gonna
But I'm
gonna go ahead and commend Gucci Mane for what he did and he accepted. If he has schizophrenia, that's cool. I don't know if you have that for real, but if you vulnerable, but I'm not gonna condemn other people.
No, it's not
Oh,
even.
you need to
It's
do
not
it.
even like a condemning thing. It's just an acknowledgement of behavior. So Ye said, "Oh, my bipolar is my superpower. I'm not taking meds. That's his course of action. He's well within his rights to do that."
Have you ever been on medication?
That's why I tell people I'm
No.
out here
And
unmedicated.
so it's like I know people who take medication. It's not like a thing that I can judge whether or not, because you don't feel the same. And so,
Right.
And he even Gucci acknowledged that, like, man, I don't get as much work done. It's a lot that goes along with that. So I'm not gonna condemn anybody, but I will praise Gucci Mane for his apparent mental clarity at this point.
Yeah.
But going into that, you know, the other side of a podcast is a conspiracy side. So it's like, now this interview is rolling out all at the same time that we got all of these other celebrities saying outrageous, outlandish things. And so what this person is saying is, one thing I've learned about radio and blogs, nothing is random. Every topic, every conversation, every interview is structured with purpose to spark something viral and to set up future talking points for the industry to feed on. Which I've noticed
I
that myself.
recorded that, just didn't you? That's crazy.
Let's take Gucci Mane's latest Breakfast Club interview as an example. He was allegedly banned from the show after that viral moment 8 years ago when he claimed the co-host was throwing herself at him and he wasn't interested.
Legendary interview.
Super legendary. So I don't think I screenshot the rest of this conversation, but basically they're saying this is a rollout to introduce us to the idea that we need to control Ye, we need to control Nicki Minaj, and maybe other people in the future might need to be
Like
controlled.
Britney, all this is giving me like Britney vibes. People taking over their money. Now all of a sudden you're just way too sick to.
Yeah, it's hard.
He's damn near AI artist.
It's hard to, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, we don't know, you feel me? Like, what's going on? And
No, I mean, say it straight up. I don't believe this. I don't fuck with conspiracies. Stand on it.
no, because I feel like these are real, it's like real shit. That's like, people are taking advantage of people with this type of play.
Okay.
However, there are people that are actually, that need help. And there are people that do need, like, handlers.
But who's to
Okay.
say who needs what?
Wait, who?
Exactly.
You people that need handlers, bruh.
I know, that sounds crazy,
This is the
but
thing.
it
Okay,
sounds
so
crazy,
this
but
is
it's true.
This is the very. I don't even want to spend too much time on this talking point, bro. People in our community are like new Christians. They started to go to therapy, and now everything is about therapy and therapy terms. Now we're comfortable with grown-ups having handlers. Bro, this is only because you brand new to the practice and somebody recently told you something is wrong with you and it can be fixed. So you're buying into every single thing. Bro, grown-ups don't need handlers. Only in really extreme scenarios does a grown-up need to be a
Well, it
handler.
sounded like they were talking about very extreme scenarios. So,
With who?
with Guwap.
With Guwap.
Yes.
Yeah. What does that have to do with Nicki Minaj or Ye?
Oh, well, Ye, I mean,
Ye needs a handler?
Yeah, he probably needs a handler.
He might
yeah.
need a muzzle to
yeah,
shut
he
him up a
probably
little
needs a
bit.
yeah, for sure.
What does his handler need to do for him?
Make sure this nigga is on his medication, like, you feel me, like.
And
make
so
sure this
what
nigga's
doesn't?
not
So then
crashing
what
out
doesn't happen?
publicly?
So that he doesn't go on Twitter. What is happening around Ye that you're like somebody needs to be in control of his movements? Like, what are the actual outcomes that you've seen that you're like, I wish somebody was there to stop that?
Well, the problematic and hateful comments,
Tweets.
the speech,
The
right?
tweets.
The
tweets.
the financial, and look what he said publicly as well.
What did he say, Pope?
Well, you said you don't want to spend too much time on it.
I don't, but I would like to know what he said publicly.
Yo, bro, this nigga said mad shit. Like, you feel me? So, I mean, the financial impact, you watched the documentary, that it's had on him and his family and his children. Like, all these things is like, bro, like.
Have you ever yelled at your bitch?
Have I ever yelled at her? Yeah.
That's what I saw in the movies. I didn't see.
Yeah, but it's like, bro, it's levels. It's
I
levels.
didn't see him like.
When you're not there, like, it's levels. Like, you feel me?
The camera was there. Okay. But okay, so I think that's the problem with this interview for me, is it might lead people down a path of over medication, over dedication to therapy, overly seeking mental
diagnosis.
clarity and diagnosis and help.
But it's like,
bro, we don't need that.
But
because most of you niggas are just making this shit. I'm be honest. I told it to a therapist.
That's true.
Most of you niggas are playing like I can't control it when you just had a temper tantrum.
That's true. But also
I don't
there are
believe
people that are chemically imbalanced and that do not have control over themselves. Like,
you know these people.
Yeah.
I have somebody in my family
I think it will prompt
that
some
is
people
bipolar.
to go get, check themselves out.
And it's like, it's not even, it's like, I'm sorry not to cut you off, but it's like they're not even the same person. Like, a person that you love, it's like, this is not even you. And it's kind of heartbreaking.
Oh, for sure. Bipolar, yeah, it's definitely heartbreaking.
But yeah, my bad. I didn't mean to.
I don't remember what I was saying.
Oh, damn.
But I did want to end this by the Gucci segment by saying that Gucci has put on the most people in rap history.
That would be.
As it, I mean, like, when you think about everybody in Atlanta that's popping now,
I'm not gonna go.
they had to go through the Gucci tree. I just wanted to
I'm not
highlight
gonna
it.
shit on
It's
it.
not like a debate or like an argument.
I'm not gonna
I
shit
just
on
wanted
Gucci.
to, like,
Gucci Mane didn't put on the most people in rap history.
yes, he did not.
No, never.
Wait,
No.
who put on more people than Gucci?
We don't have much time, bro.
All right, all right.
Yeah, we don't have much time.
Alright, so
who put on more people than Gucci Mane?
who put on more
We just
people
discussed
than Gucci?
Birdman. We literally just discussed Birdman.
Nah, we can't even, because now Wayne actually, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to, so Gucci had a hand in.
Who put on more people, Gucci Mane or Wayne? Wayne.
No, Gucci. You can only say Drake
Are
and
you
Nicki.
just talking about niggas that know each other? Like Gucci
No,
Mane was hanging in Gresham and so was like
No.
So name the niggas that Gucci Mane put on.
Okay.
Thug,
Migos, Future, damn near, because
How did he
they
put on
they
Future?
did 2 mixtapes together before before he even popped. Like, you could say he helped put him on. He co-signed nigga. Dolph.
So Drake put Kendrick on it.
Drake put a lot of niggas on.
Get the fuck. All right, next. I can't do it. I can't.
So,
I'm gonna get mad.
Waka,
You did put
OJ,
Yeah.
Mike Will. He had a hit.
Frenchie.
He had a French Montana. Oh,
No,
Frenchie and French Montana.
Every Nicki.
Yeah.
I forget about Nicki.
Gotti was on mixtapes
can't
with
forget
Gucci
about
early
Nicki.
on.
Bro, go home. Go, bro.
I'm
Do
sorry.
not. I put Gotti on.
Uh,
If that's because we
Dolph,
were sitting in
Dolph,
10th grade
Dolph.
in Memphis listening.
All right.
He put on Dolph now.
So did
bro,
he didn't help Dolph. Okay. Did he
put
not
on-
help? Did he not help?
he put on BB King. You right. He put on Elvis Presley.
Mike Will, Zay.
Yeah, Zay and Mike. Yeah, for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? Like,
Okay, man. Shout out to Gucci. Gucci's a great guy.
everybody had to go through WAP in Atlanta to
I
get
just
popular.
feel like with you saying that, even with us going back to needing a handler, where did that give needing a handler? I guess
Back
even
then?
with the outbursts, he didn't just get it. He's been this way.
Right.